Well, good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to be spilling resin on purpose. So we're going to start out with our spilled milk. The favorites at my craft shows are spilled milk, spilled coffee, and spilled wine. So I lay them out on my tables throughout the event, and they always are a big hit. It's a lot of fun to make. So for the milk, we're going to be using the Ocean White from Let's Resin. You can also use Cast and Craft, just any of the heavy white pigments that you use for ocean waves. Gives you that solid white. Now milk is just a little bit trickier because resin is obviously thicker than regular milk. So we're going to have to help it along a little bit. So you notice there I did probably about 4 drops in there. You want it to be nice and thick and white, just like milk. So we're going to get a solid mixture here. Obviously, if you wanted to do like fat-free milk, you could do this thinner mixture. But we don't want that. We want a nice solid whole milk look. So we're going to add just a little bit more. This is approximately 2 ounces of resin. It's 60 milliliters. Obviously, if you want a bigger spill, oh shoot. And here I am making a mess already. Wasn't quite prepared to do that. If you want to do a bigger spill, then use more resin. So now I have to clean off my glass. Even though we're going to be spilling from it, I want it to look like an actual spill, not this mess that I just created. I don't know why I end up being so messy. Maybe because I'm not concentrating on what I'm doing and I'm talking to you instead. You don't want any streaks in there. You want to make sure it's all completely mixed. Probably would have been better if I just poured it on my stick. Maybe I'll do that next time. Okay, so that's nice and thick and solid. Can't see through the stick. And that's what we're looking for. So let me clean this up. We're just going to clean that up with some alcohol. Make sure I don't have any resin on my hands. I did clean this glass previously with alcohol. So that's really important. You want to make sure any of the, whether you're using a plastic cup or glass, that all of your, whatever you're pouring on, is nice and clean, doesn't have any residue on it. So that's what we're going to do right now. See, even it looks like there's some milk in there already. All right. See if that's going to stop there. Yep. So I can go ahead and leave that portion in there. And we're literally going to just pour it in and pour it out. And then help it along a little bit, of course. Sorry, my hand's in the way. Alrighty, so now we have a nice little 1/4 cup of milk. And I'm going to Sorry guys, I have to pour this way because I'm right-handed. Shoot, there was some there that wasn't quite mixed all the way. Don't want that. Darn it. It looks like I have a chunk that was in my cup. Maybe it was in the white. I'm just going to help this along so it looks like it splashed. You don't want anything too thin because then they'll just snap off when you go to pull it up. It kind of looks like Bart Simpson's head. And that's it. You want to make sure that your cup or glass or whatever is nice and embedded into the resin. When you set it down, you don't want it just barely hanging on because then it will disconnect, split off, and you don't want that. And there we go. Every single one is going to be different. And I always pour it in the glass first because we want those milk stains to be left in the glass. Just makes it more realistic. And I'm just going to pop any surface bubbles that we have here. You don't want to do too much because you could burn your resin, and that's not a good thing. And then we'll have yellow milk, and we don't want that. And that's it. I'll be back in the morning or in 24 hours, and we will pull this up, and I'll post some pictures. I don't like how that there, that's better. Obviously you have time to manipulate this. I mean, obviously if it was thinner like regular milk, then it would flow a little differently, but we make it work. I'm going to leave this overnight, and in the morning we're going to check on it. Here we go the next morning. You can see that it naturally evened out those edges so they're not all spiky. And I absolutely love them. These are so much fun. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Till next time.